Those children that you stole from, everything. They lost a mother, and you stole every dime from them. I just don't understand. Did you not have a soul?
But that money is still out there, and he knows where it is.
Yep.
He didn't spend all that money on drugs. If he wants to be accountable, he wants to be contrite, he ought to tell these people where their money is.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
Tell me what you did with $20 million that you stole.
Oof.
I didn't want to come up here and bash you, but I gotta ask you, what kind of animal are you? When all this came about Paul, and Maggie, I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. But after sitting here today and hearing some of the devious things that you did to people, these victims here, changed my mind, bro.
I really don't have words. You lied, you cheated, you stole, you betrayed me and my family and everybody else.
Yep.
And you did that. It cost my mom death, first of all.
Also, don't forget that he testified during the murder trial, and his lawyers like went after him. It was like it was so heartbreaking to see that. I know they have to, and that's their job, but like still, man, that was like, it was just so fucking heartbreaking. Like, holy.
A couple Octobers ago, you wrote a half-hearted "I'm sorry" letter, which was half-hearted because your actions did not follow through. That you were really sorry. So I'm gonna read you. I have an apology. I'm sorry that you feel like you had to betray us, steal from us, cheat us, and lie to us. I'm sorry that your family has to now go through what they're going to have to go through the rest of their life because of your actions, of what you did. But I want you to know that I forgive you. I will pray for you every day, that God get the hold of your heart. And you may not know the gospel, so I'm going to share it with you. The gospel is the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. That's how people are able to forgive people and able to do right and able to pray for those who hurt them and do things to them. So my heart is with you, my prayers are with you, and I just wish the best for you.
And dude, don't forget though, when the insurance companies were going after Alex Murdaugh for the insurance fraud that he did, him and his lawyers were like, well, you know what? Y'all should go after Tony Satterfield's family. They got the money. Like, it was so ridiculous. I don't know, like the court filing stuff, like the stuff that the Satterfield family had to go through, and then Eric Bland being their representative attorney. Like, oh my God, like there's just so much that screw this guy. Like, honestly, just screw this guy.
Gloria worked very hard for you for 20 years, you and your family. She loved Buster and Paul as her own. She loved Maggie, and she trusted and loved you wholeheartedly. She considered you and your family as her own family. To have her loyalty and love and trust betrayed by you is very hard for our family to understand. We just will never understand. And how you were able to profit from her death is especially hard for us to understand and cause unimaginable hurt to our family. The fact that if only you had given Tony and Brian just a very small portion of the money you stole from them, they would have appreciated it and been very happy while thinking that you had kept your word, done your legal duty, and looked out for them and their best interests.
Yeah, I can't believe that he didn't even give him like a little bit of anything. It's so wild. How much did he get again? It was like a couple million. Like, I can't believe he just fucking just kept it on. Just thought, oh, you know, I'm going to be fine.
Instead, you chose to break the law that you had sworn to uphold. Be greedy and look out for your own best interest. Alec, in time, the wrong you did to so many people may be forgotten, but in hopes that Gloria and her pure heart, full of kindness and love, will not be forgotten, we started the Gloria's Gift Foundation in honor of Gloria and her memory by providing gifts to some needy children during Christmas, so that Gloria will be remembered forever. And my heart goes out not only to my family, but today to hear all these families that you did wrong by. Those children that you stole from, everything. They lost a mother, and you stole every dime from them. I just don't understand. Did you not have a soul? I don't get it, Alec. I can't understand it. And I thank God maybe that I don't understand it, because then I might be in the same situation as you. I just don't get it, and I guess I never will get it. So hopefully God will forgive you, because you're going to need forgiveness. I just don't know. I'm lost for words, Alec. You are not the person that I thought I knew. And you come from a good family, but you wasted your life. And I hate you did to family the way you did, because you do come from a good family. And I'm sorry you threw your life away.
Because I am an ordained evangelist, and I have Christ in my life. The 23rd Psalm says, Thou preparest the table before me. No, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art is with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, And because of what you did to me, I thank God for giving me strength to get through what I went through. Because without God, I wouldn't be here. And to you, Alex Murdaugh, I never thought that you would betray me and did me and my family the way we did, the way we was done at a vulnerable time in our life, at our lowest estate. We was in a terrible motor vehicle accident, and you just took us for granted. But all I want to say to you is I forgive you from my heart on this day and forevermore. My prayers and endeavors shall be with you, and God bless you.
I don't understand why.
Oh, this is Mark Tinsley right here. Okay, Mark Tinsley.
The label of a white-collar crime is given to these crimes, to the predatory acts that befell all of these people. The money that they were owed was owed because of blood, sweat, and tears. Hakeem Pinckney needed his money. The Badgers, who I represent, 6 children, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, and 11, are left with a single father, and he stole everything.
Do you think he feels bad when people say that they forgive him? No, I think he fucking loves it. I think he fucking thrives in it, okay? I don't think he feels bad whatsoever. I think when they say, I forgive you, like he doesn't even listen to anything else that's said before. I think he just waits for the I forgive you. Oh, they forgive you. Okay, good. We're good. We're straight. That's my opinion.
And so I stand up here to say that I believe in accountability. I don't know that justice is...
See, because right now Mark Tinsley's lecturing at him, and I feel like every time when someone's lecturing at him, he has like these like piercing eyes where he's just like, I feel like he hates being lectured at, you know?
Served here, and I don't know that the punishment...
Like, how you just look so fucking evil right here, dude?
in this case is justified, and I don't want to be the odd man out. So I'll just keep it to myself and think it. Alec, you're a broken person. I don't think you're gonna...
That, or I think he's just tuning him out and he's just chewing on his lip.
Lie in bed at night and have people come to you. I don't think that those people matter.
Nope.
And I don't know when that happened, but clearly it happened where you matter more. And I feel bad for you as a result of that. I knew Paul and Maggie. I knew you.
Stanley Painter.
A lot of people thought they knew you. Clearly we didn't. I don't think you've always been this way, but somewhere along the way, you became broken. And you've justified it, and he's justified it every step of the way. And I stand up here, Your Honor, to simply correct the record. They didn't steal $1.325 million from my clients. The bank didn't help. The bank was complicit in every step of the way in enabling Alex Murdaugh to steal and pull this off. You asked about Eddie Smith. Eddie Smith was a check cashing scheme.
Eddie Smith is cousin Eddie, by the way.
Eddie Smith was being paid to cash checks, but that money is still out there, and he knows where it is.
Yep.
He didn't spend all that money on drugs. If he wants to be accountable, he wants to be contrite, he ought to tell these people where their money is.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen. The same as he's not going to lay in bed at night and think about...
Damn, dude, I think this part is really what's getting to him.
...the wrongs and feel sorry for what he did. I don't envy you in having your job and the decisions you make. I recognize that there's value in finality. And maybe this is the right decision. I respect Your Honor. I respect the system. I stand up here merely to correct the record that my people have not been made whole. We are going to continue to seek accountability from the people that enabled him, that helped him, that were complicit in the thefts of their money. And so that's the reason I'm here today.
Go, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was not happy to hear about that.
Our final
He's like, no, I don't want to listen to these type of speeches. I just want to listen to the part where people are telling me they forgive me.
to address the court is Mr. Jordan James.
Oh, this part's really sad.
Evening, Your Honor.
Hello.
He's like a close
First of
friend.
all, I want to say I duly respect your job in this entire case. I admire what you did.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alex. I've been waiting on this day. I've been waiting on this day to look in your eyes. I wanted to sit down with you, one-on-one, when I found out what you did. I just want to know why. I can sit here, excuse me.
Hey, Nitros.
Unlike a lot of these people here, these victims, I got a lot of intimate stuff that I could say.
Yeah, see, the people that spoke before, dude, for me, I feel like I would be like this guy right here. I would be like sobbing it up. My speech would be all broken up. It'd be really hard for me to speak. Ever since like we got scammed by my family members, did I tell you guys? Oh, I did tell you guys. We got scammed by my family members in Thailand over like 12, 13K. And me, my sister, my brother, we are still really sensitive about it. Okay, that's still really fucked us up. And that was a couple months ago. And compared to these people, you know, it wasn't like millions, it wasn't like hundreds of thousands, but that really fucks you up when you have someone that like, you know, it's your family member, friend, and you thought you could trust them, and they just screw you over heartlessly like that. Like that shit really sucks, dude. That really fucks with you. But I would be this guy right here, man. Try to like, you know, get my words out, but I can't because I'm just so emotional, mad, angry, sad. Like. That's so sad.
You remember all those wildlife hunts I had for law enforcement? Your entire family was the guest of honor. Mr. Buster, Judge Eldroff, insisted on me taking care of them for the day. You don't know how many brownie points you got in my life from just that. I trusted you with everything. I knew I was gonna break. I knew it.
Yeah, that would be me right here. Yeah, don't do it. Don't let people man.
Can you reposition his mic so I can understand?
I knew I was gonna break. Excuse me. I knew I was gonna break. But I got some notes here. I don't even know if I can go through. Our family got a deep relationship, man. You remember making a comment to me after I found out, after we discussed the possible amount this lawsuit was worth, and you made a comment to me, and you said, don't spend all this money foolishly.
I think usually that's for, I don't know if it's just only for murder trials or what, but I could have sworn that for the murder trial for Alex Murdaugh, I'm pretty sure Judge Newman also told the victims to not speak to him directly, but to speak towards the judge directly. So I don't know if it's like because of like different types of cases, maybe that's why it's different, but I think it is really nice to have the victims address the fucking person that screwed you over, you know, rather than saying to the judge, right? Because I think it is cathartic for them. This is their way to like really let the other person, you know, be forced to listen to what you have to say and hear you out. Whether or not they're taking it in, you know, because, you know, if it was like Lori Vallow, she ain't listening to you, okay? I'm sorry, but if it's Lori Vallow, she ain't listening. She's in La La Land right now. But yeah, I remember in the murder trial, I'm pretty sure that Judge Newman did tell the people not to address Alex, but to address it to the yeah, maybe it depends on the trial.
Tell me what you did with $20 million that you stole.
Oof.
Part of it being mine. And you know, I'm sitting there crying. I want everybody to, the judge, I need you to know. I'm not crying because of what he stole from me.
Yep.
I'm crying for what he did to everybody in the suit. These kids, these people dying. I didn't want to come up here and bash you, but I gotta ask you, what kind of animal are you? I can't even go over my notes. I'm not here to be your judge. Ultimately, that belongs to the good Lord and Savior. But may He have mercy on your soul. I didn't want to see you. When I saw you on TV in an orange jumpsuit, it hurt me. Still wasn't mad at you. But this judicial system put together a system to deal with people that make bad choices. And my friend, you chose to make the choice you made. So I need the judge to know that I am in full favor of the court's recommendation for the 27 years. I can go back to us going to mediation. That you affected my wife. You chose to have Maggie deal with us those 2 days we were in Charleston in mediation. She catered to us hand and foot. You told me where to go and check in my room. We did. From that point, we never drove another foot. Neither did you. Maggie drove us everywhere we went. When all this came about, Paul, and Maggie, I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. But after sitting here today and hearing some of the devious things that you did to people, these victims here, changed my mind, bro. Once again, I ask you, what kind of animal are you? Boy, I gave you my all. I would do, the money you stole from me, you could have asked me for it and I would have gave it to you if that's how I felt about you and your family. You didn't have to steal it from me, man. And I still, if there's any way possible, you set it up for me to be on your visitation list. I want to sit down with you. I want to look you in your eyes and talk to you when I can really talk to you. We got some intimate things we can talk about. Why, bro?
Apparently, like after the murder trial, he wrote like a bunch of letters to like family and friends, you know. I don't know if he was just trying to connect with them, or maybe he was just trying to get in their good graces, or if he was just trying to maybe get them to help him out a little bit, you know, maybe fill his commissary or something like that. Like, but just wait until you get to the part where he speaks, okay? I think it's so fucking manipulative. Oh, God, it's like so gross.
Why? Such a talent. Do you know what you just threw away? How talented you are, Mr. Harpoonian? Nothing to do with you, but you made a comment earlier about the attorneys trying to sell bobbleheads and cups. Can you represent this man to sell those bobbleheads and cups to repay the victims that he stole from? Thank you.
Yeah, because I wonder, the victims, how much money did they even get back? Like, barely anything, right? Was Harpoolian trying to say that, like, oh, there are people out there that are publicizing this trial and they're trying to profit from it, so that's why they're selling bobbleheads and T-shirts, cups, or whatever? Is that what Harpoolian was trying to say?
Your Honor, that is all of the victims that wanted to address Your Honor today. I've obviously already spoken extensively. I know that we need to get to the defense and might have some final...
Harpoolian?
What? 10 minutes, I'm told. The only...
Oh, no. This is where Harpoolian lies.